Yes, I'm here for another book review. I welcome you all to this very edition of my book review. I am still Deaconess Joy Awatu. Today I want to review another interesting book. I chose to review this book because it has opened my eyes to be extremely careful about the choices I make. And also I found out that a lot of people, probably because of ignorance, don't care about the consequences of their choices. And that book is titled Understanding the Power of Choice. Understanding the Power of Choice, written by Reverend Chris Christian, the Shepherd of Mankind. Reverend Chris Christian is the General Overseer of Local Psalm International Church. He is an apostolic prophet who is captured with the vision of raising an altar for the captive Messiah in the heart of Africa. He is a prolific writer and he has written over 200 best-selling books, and he is still writing. He is the only African man who has written over 200 books, and he is still very much active in writing. Only this year, 2020, he has written 26 books. Honestly, I don't know what will happen in the next 2 years. Probably by then, he must have written over 300 books. Reverend Chris Christian is a sacred eunuch with an oath of poverty. He lives in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, the book, The Understanding the Power of Choice, was published in the year 2015 by Shekinah Media House. It is a 10-chapter book. Come with me as I summarize each chapter. Chapter 1, Understanding the Power of Choice. We are all expected to live by the sum total of our daily choices. When men make choices, they reap the consequences. Life and death, success and failure are all tied to our choices. The choices we make in life interprets who we are. Rich destinies can be marred through wrong choices. What we know about ourselves and our destiny will always help us to take important decisions. We must not allow those who doesn't know anything about us to take important decisions for us. Each time trials and challenges come to us, we are left with the decisions we must take. No matter what is happening around us, we must stick to right choices. When we discover purpose and take right decisions to accomplish it, we enjoy the support of God. Chapter 2 is titled Life and Death Are in the Power of Choice. Life and death are tied to men's choices. God depends on men's choices to keep them alive, and Satan also depends on men's choices to kill them. Whatever a man chooses will always be his destiny. Making choices in life is a great opportunity God has given to men to establish relationship with them. Your life is your own. Nobody is permitted to take it away from you without your permission. We need to be resolute in the choices we make in life. This is why we must write our vision down and make it plain upon table. It is only peculiar people that can make peculiar choices. We must not give up our uniqueness because of oppositions. Now, chapter 3 is titled Building Your Predetermined Destiny Through Your Choice. Building your predetermined destiny through your choice. If you desire to be successful in life, you must discover the will of God for your life and submit to it. There is no success or prosperity outside God's will. Submitting to the will of God makes men divine. There is no enthronement without submission. When we submit to the will of God, created order submits to us. Predestination is not absolute because man must be part of fulfilling God's will on earth. It is only those that make themselves subject to God's will that can exercise dominion of God on earth. God goes after those who go after his will. As men accomplish God's will for their lives, they fulfill their destinies. Chapter 4, Allowing Reason for Living to Direct Your Choice. When reason for living is discovered, making right choices will not be difficult. Reason for living was created before we were born, so we must allow it to guide our lives. Destinies can be marred through wrong choices. Every life is established from the do's and don'ts of such life. People make themselves vulnerable to attack when they allow their personal choices to conflict with the choice of God for their lives. Those who chose to die can be kept alive by God. Prayer can't achieve much on earth when men invest their lives wrongly. Those who make God's choice their choice will always be bold before challenges. Chapter 5. Allowing who you are to control your choice. Every life has a way it was ordained to be lived. It is who you are that must determine how you will live your life. If you must live your life purposefully, you need to discover who you are. The you in you must direct your life choices. Every discovered life is a saved life. It is not possible to arrive to an expected destination through a wrong path. We must allow who we are to choose who to relate with and how to relate with them. Great things can be achieved in men and through them until they discover who they are. You are exactly who you are. The you in you is the hidden man of your heart. Chapter 6, which is titled Choosing What Chose You. Choosing what chose you. God predetermined what He will use us to accomplish on earth while we are still in our mother's womb. So those who desire to live a successful life must discover what chose them and submit to it. The value of every chosen vessel in the sight of God is in the usefulness of such vessel. Jesus Christ chose the nail because He was slain from the foundation of the world. Each time God wants to influence the earth and improve the destinies of His inhabitants, He chooses men. God's choice is superior to the efforts of men. God honors those who honor Him. Those who are chosen by God must not despise their assignments. Now, chapter 7, allowing what you see mentally to direct your choice. We must allow what we see mentally to direct our life choices. It is what we see that must rule our individual worlds. Creative faith is a seeing faith. Those who see themselves the way they are seen don't always make mistakes. The capital assignment of Satan in the lives of men is to hide them from themselves. It is the nature of the spirit in men that determines what they see. Men see only things that look at them. I come to chapter 8 and it's titled Directing Your Life Through Your Choice. Men introduce their lives through the way they live it. Any life that is not lived purposefully will not impact the earth. We need to understand how rich our life is and invest it properly. Any life that is not discovered cannot be lived well. Visionary men will not stop living the life of their vision. It is not possible to know others when we don't know ourselves. Men die when they live the life that is not theirs. A lot of good things has been destroyed through wrong choices. God will never back off any undiscovered life, and Satan will not stop tempting those who do not know who they are. Your life is a gift of God to you, so you need to protect it as you direct it through right choices. Chapter 9, and it's titled Making Difficult and Painful Choices. Some choices can be difficult and painful, but they still bear our destinies. You must not deny your destination because of the path that leads to it. Painful and difficult choices can only be made by men who are strong-willed. Those who know the consequences of making wrong choices will not fear to make right choices even when it is painful and controversial. Making wrong choices is as dangerous as not making choices when we should. There is no unique life without unique choices. Those who are meant to be weighed should receive strength to protect their weighedness. When you make right choices, you fulfill your destiny. Finally, chapter 10, and it's titled Submitting to the Choices God Made for You. There are choices God made for us from the foundation of the world. Those choices deserve our submission. We didn't choose where and when we were born. We didn't also choose our parents and siblings. Each time we are faced with the challenge of making choices, we must discover God's choice for our lives and make it ours. Men are subjected to pain when they despise the choice of God for their lives. Those who fight God's will for their lives fight themselves. Those who respect and submit to God's choices for their lives receive His blessings and favor. The end of the matter is to discover God's choice and submit to it. You can agree with me that you can't afford to miss this book. This book will not only swell up your revelation and ideas about life and things, it will also make you to be part of your life. The choices we make, whether positive or negative, have consequences. So, make this book a must read. You can get a copy of this book at Shekinah Media Bookshop at Locust Army International Headquarters Church, located at Locust Army Bus Stop at the road, Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. You can call these phone numbers 080-381-38751 or 080-3377-8843 to book your copy. You can get the soft copy at www.shekinahmediahouse.com. You will see the link at the video description. You can listen to Reverend Chris Christian live every Tuesday, Friday, and Sundays by 12 noon, either through his Facebook page or YouTube channel, both at Reverend Chris Christian. You can also listen to him on the following radio stations: Inspiration FM 92.3 every Sunday morning by 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. Radio Sapensa FM 95.3 every Friday by 8:15 p.m. and every Sunday by 2 p.m. Urban FM 94.5 every Saturday by 9 p.m. Ray Power FM 106.5 every Saturday by 9 a.m. Wave FM 91.7 every Saturday 9:30 to 10 a.m. You can watch him on DSTV Wazobia Mass channel 259 every Saturday from 12 noon to 12:30 p.m. Thank you so much for being part of this book review. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also share the video. See you in the next edition. God bless you. Bye.